I don't think I'm going to make it to Crowley before the end of the full moon. So I might as well just leave and then run the time down. So just like fighting the previous boss required a new moon, fighting the next boss, Crowley, requires a full moon because he's doing a satanic full moon orgy. So we're just gonna walk around real quick on the world map just a little bit. We're gonna get to 7 of 8 and then we're gonna go back in. And maybe we'll get lucky, fight a Jinn, and win us a Longinus. I don't know why they have a targeting reticle even though the guns attack everything. Weird. We got a Brianak, so that's nice, I guess. I think I've already won one of those, though. This won't take but just a minute. I really do like that the game kind of speeds through the moon phases on the world map, you know? It's not something that... It would be very irritating if the game didn't do that, you know? Because there are several points in the game that require specific moon phases. In addition to that, demons don't talk to you on a full moon. So, if you're looking for a very specific thing to happen, and you need a very specific moon phase, well... I also like that you don't use mag on the world map. Makes grinding easier, especially if you're having a hard time. Not that grinding is particularly super useful in this game since enemies give continuously less and less experience. But their equipment is also very expensive in this game. So, yeah, I guess grinding is kind of useful. Okay, so that's new moon. 1, 2, come on. Aha, Jinn. Did this game come out before or after Aladdin? The reason I ask is because that Jinn... Like, I know later in the series, they very specifically model the Jinn after Robin Williams as the genie. But I don't know if that's the case here, because he's kind of skinny. Alright, so now we just head to where Crowley is. And to do that, we go up. Straight and down into the second door. This third door has a villager in it. So that's your clue. You come back during the full moon. And I'm going to try, if I can get there before it becomes a full moon, I'm going, I don't know, escape. I'll show you what he says, but basically he just kicks you out of the room, so it's not really a great big like insight or special thing or anything. As you can see, nobody's there. So now we just gotta walk back and forth. Until the full moon happens, and then We need to... let me go ahead and sort my stuff. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go in. So this is Master Therion, who Crowley summoned. He did not turn into him, I'm fairly certain. Boss has 2,284 hit points. He has Bind Voice, so that can be troublesome. But other than that, I think, other than that, I think I'm good. I'm just going to very slowly sword him to death. I'm not going to auto-battle him in case I have to heal or something, which I'm not particularly worried about anything this guy can do. His magic is sealed. Let's go ahead and use a... just poison on yourself. Hiroko's doing more damage than Aleph. Alright, so now let's sort him. I think poison might actually lower your attack power. I haven't seen anything written about that, but I have noticed that I seem to do less damage when I'm poisoned. So, definitely want to cure that if that happens. But as you can see, not a hard boss. So we got the lame key, because he's lame. That's fine. Ooh, more gin. So let's actually just switch back to this, because the Jinn seems to be resistant to bullets. Not resistant to being shocked, though. The swords in this game that have status effects really apply them a lot. Pretty much every attack item in this game, bullets included, just... like, they apply it at a absurd rate. Let's just, you know, keep doing this. And the enemies that are immune to shock at this point in the game are so few and far in between, and even the ones that are immune to shock are not dangerous in the least. Oh, Otohime, this is one of the other enemies that I wanted to bring attention to. They drop the Majo Sin. Majo Sin is great because, like the Screw Lance, it is a attack-all weapon that can lock down enemies. It does freeze. So That's really great if you want to kill the enemies that are immune to bullets. I just typically run away from the enemies that are immune to bullets because I'm a great big old coward. But I mean, if that's not your style, getting a Majo-sen's not hard. She has a knife. We will kill her. How close am I to level 55? I'm getting there. Level 55 is where I can start doing some of the things I want to do with my demons. Still got a ways to go. I need to be in my 70s to actually get the last demon I want to recruit, who is not Anubis, Shiva. So I can already do. I'll have to go to a. Is there one in Hod? There is not one in Hod. There's one in Netchach though. So let's actually turn around because I just realized that I could have already had one of my demons, and I want to go ahead and make that because I need the gnome that I'm going to be using to upgrade. My Cyclops. I actually need the gnome. Unless I'm misremembering, I need the gnome to get my Shinju Barong. So we want to actually go and do this. That's a junk store. That is not. That is not a Jackio Manor. They're not. Okay, so I'm dumb. That's fine. We can hold off until we get to back to Tippereth. But so you get my Girimekra, which is the one of the final demons I'm going to have in my party. They're really good. They're like only level 54, but they have Repel Physical, and they have one of the strongest attack moves in the game. Chitin. I think it's called Chitin Geki or something. I think it translates to Spin Slash. But he's really good. I went the wrong way. And you go this way. Once again, just to show you where I went. And this right here is the exit. So, I am almost done recording my next LP after this one. I've got, let's see. I'm about halfway done with it. So I'm really hoping you guys, people enjoy it, you know, because it's a game that not a lot of people have actually LP'd, which is a shame because I think it's a nice little game. Okay, so now we want to go to Hod. And yeah, we're on the right side. Black Widow, huh? I don't think I've actually seen her before. I do like that she has a spider butt on her head. That's very attractive. So, if you go up through there, take a left, and then go down, there's a door with a Fuma bell in it. I'm not going to go out of my way to get that because I'll just end up getting rid of it, so whatever. I don't want that. We do want to go to Hod. Sorry, I'm adjusting my map. So we want to go straight, go all the way down, and then take a right. Everything on that side of the place is just empty. So that's my path. Man, I heard rumors that actually they're getting ready to port Persona 5 to the PC. And while I don't think I would buy it again, as it stands right now, if they wait until they do like the updated release, you know, like Fess or Golden, if they wait for that version to release it on Steam, I will buy it again. But that actually has me super excited because I would really love it if I want all the JRPG companies to start releasing their stuff on Steam, you know? Let's see. You know what? We don't really need to go in here and do that. That's a law. I forgot she learns a stoma. I'm not particularly worried about using a stoma at this point. I'll probably use it in Kether Castle, because that place is absurdly large. Okay, there is a magic box in here. My notes say it is a dud. So... now we need to go fight the boss here, which I don't think there's any special... yeah, okay, that's the exit. There's no special, like, time restrictions or anything here, although, because of this boss's special moves, I do actually want to summon a couple of helpers, I think. So let's summon... Kukulane and Parvati. To fight Mao Tiamat. Also, she has like 4 breasts there and nipples. Wow, I never noticed she had nipples. No wonder this game never came out in the US. So the Tiamat has 1,844 hit points. She's not that impressive, except for the fact she has sexy dance. So you want to watch out for that. But other than that, not really worried about it. The only reason I'm worried about like things like Sexy Dance or Bind Dance is because they can actually lock me down for more than one turn, as opposed to like them using a electricity spell or an ice spell to freeze or shock me. I'm not worried about that because my humans are actually faster than every enemy in the game. So they can't lock me down. I will always get my turn before I get shocked or frozen. Alright, so... I mean, let's just keep going with strength, I guess.